seen on the far left-hand side of President Lincoln was born in Glasgow, the son of a police sergeant who was crippled by injuries sustained in workers' riots. Dang it. That all really sucks. One of the first spies, Alan Pinkerton, seen here on the left-hand side of President Lincoln, was born a son of a police sergeant. When he... Holy crap!
You just bent the...
One of the first spies of the Civil War, Alan Pinkerton, seen in this photograph on the far left side of President Lincoln, was born in Glasgow. He was the son of a police sergeant, and after working as a barrel maker's apprentice, Pinkerton immigrated to the United States, where he settled in Dundee. One day, while on a river island cutting wood for his barrels, he chanced upon a hideout for counterfeiters. Returning to Dundee, he rounded up the group of citizens and led a raid on the island, nabbing the whole gang. That experience gave Pinkerton a taste for law enforcement.
Like the music in the background. Oh crap.
That experience gave Pinkerton a taste for law enforcement. After being named deputy sheriff in his home county, he took a job in Cook County, where Chicago is located. This post of employment led to the first detective on Chicago's police force. At certain railroad presidents' urging, Alan Pinkerton in 1850... I always say 19. At the urging of several railroad presidents whose lines had recently suffered a plague of robberies, Alan Pinkerton in 1850 resigned from the police force to set up a private detective agency, one of the nation's first. One of Pinkerton's clients was the Philadelphia, Wilmington, and Baltimore Railroad, whose tracks provided a...
That's just lovely. Chicka room.
One of
Ready, set, go.
Just start over.
Okay. One of Pinkerton's clients was the Philadelphia, Wilmington, and Baltimore Railroad, whose tracks provided a vital link between the nation's capital and the cities of the industrial Northeast. As war approached, the railroad became woefully vulnerable to the tongue-tied. As war approached, the railroad became woefully vulnerable in its passage through Maryland, a border state throbbing with Southern sentiment. The situation caused PW&B President Samuel H. Felton so much concern that early in 1861 he summoned Alan Pinkerton from Chicago. In Baltimore, Pinkerton observed the action. Pro-slavery toughs known as blood tubs roamed the streets, and local dandies thronged the bars of Barnum's Hotel and nearby Guy's Restaurant. Shortly after Pinkerton's arrival, an eloquent young man began mingling with the fire eaters, matching them boast for boast and identifying himself as one Joe Howard of Louisiana. Pinkerton wrote later that Howard was, in fact, one of his operatives. Now, I was gonna go freestyle on you, because I know the story.
Sorry, I started.
Hate you all.